Hey guys, it's ag.ashgirl1904 and I'm here with Raquel, kind of. Once again, I just went in a crafting mode and did not film an intro, but that's okay, that's fine. You get to look at this beautiful photo that I took of beautiful Raquel instead. That's way better than my face. Anyways, so all this stuff just kind of saved up. I just kept finding things that I liked, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make something with this, and then it just happened this week where I had a lot of free time to do that, and so I was like, crafting time, intense crafting, flow state focus time, and it was great. It was wonderful. So I made a bunch of DIYs for Raquel. So you can totally follow along with these. If you want to copy them, you totally can. Or if you just want to watch me craft and do goofy things, see how they turn out. I really love all the projects. They are a big blow up. They are really fun. So the first one are clip-on bangs. If you guys saw this photo on Instagram, you know that I was like, I want my Raquel to have bangs, but I wasn't that ready to commit yet. So I used a hairpiece and gave her fake bangs. The next DIY that I will be doing is little headscarves, those little cute handkerchiefs. I have one for me, and then I cut them up to make smaller ones for dolls. Next, I repaint a pickleball set so it looks just like the one that they offer at American Girl, but for way, way, way less. Then I make Raquel a matching shirt that I have that's a cute little pickleball shirt. Fourthly, I made some little croc charms for some Crocs for Raquel. And then fifth, I made a little headband that looks like her spa headband that they offer in the vanity accessories desk thing. Making all this stuff was really, really fun. And again, when I get into a crafting flow state, it kind of looks like a tornado to some people. So sorry if this video is super chaotic, but I had so much fun doing it, and I really hope you guys enjoy. Let's roll the tapes. So basically, I took a human size clip-on bangs and made it into doll size. I had ordered this a long time ago, probably back in October, because I used it for Astrid's hair, and I cut it into fourths. Yes, fourths, because it's that big. So I made sure to cut above the wefts. So technically with this, I had 4 hair pieces, but 2 of them didn't have clippies because there's only 2 clips in it. So I used the one for Raquel that has a hair clippy in it, obviously, so I could clip it into her hair easier. And it was still really long, so obviously I had my mom cut it. And I felt okay with my mom cutting it because she is a hairdresser.
Just to get it started.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I hope these don't flame up.
Can't be worse than Krissa when Tara did it, and she's like, oops, I made a mistake.
I'm afraid that's gonna stick up
so this guy goes.
I think they're still too long, don't you? Oh, she's getting it all over her.
I could take her shirt off and stuff.
I'm just not. I still feel like they're too long. I'm really worried about that side flipping off.
It's okay. This is just a test thing.
Oh my gosh, we probably should have did this at the table. It's going all over.
A vacuum.
Yeah, she needs a little cape or something. Didn't I buy a cape?
Yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know where you put your stuff.
I don't really know how to make these like less.
What if you do like the to them?
The thinning shears?
No, like, you know how people like just go in like and they like up and down, you know, like, yeah.
Like, is that kind of how you want it?
I think so.
I just feel like it's still too long.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, you know more than me. I don't know how to cut hair.
I think it just made a little like layer.
Ah. So this is the little handkerchief I got at Hobby Lobby. It was 99 cents. What a steal. Because you could literally get so many of these for your dolls with just one. So I have a matching one. So I did try to like measure and cut properly, but again, because it was 99 cents, it's a little off balance. So I just decided to cut along the edges that it was folded on. So you can already kind of see the creases in them. And I just cut them in half and half again, and then diagonally. And I got a lot of scarves out of these. Like, they're really, really cute. I'm gonna keep a couple for my dolls and then probably give some to my friends. But like, they just are so cute. And if they're a little you know, nobody's gonna know. How they gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. Just because they just look cute in dolls' hair, and no one's gonna be like, that one's cracker, that's, you know, no. They're just gonna look and be like, oh my gosh, a cute scarf on your head, oh my gosh. And perfect timing for the headscarf, because now it covers the little clippy on her hair, and it makes like her bangs look more natural that way. So I just think she looks so cute, guys. Like, little nod to Samantha. So this is world's smallest brand. Don't get confused with like the other world's smallest. I think these are different. With a little ant dude on it. But this is Pickleball. I got this at Cracker Barrel. And I feel like it was only like $8.99 or something. Like, great deal. You can always look for tiny things like this. I know at Barnes & Nobles they have like little like desk pickleball. I saw this and immediately was like, yeah, I can make this work for Raquel. Set. Open this up. Oh, dang, that was probably supposed to come out with it. Okay, so yeah, I have actually seen like pickleball courts, and they are like small and short. That's probably supposed to go like, and I feel like this green is a good color for like, you know, the Piney Points little competition sets. Anywho, so my plan is to take the stickers off of these and then paint them, and then paint this, obviously. Once I get the stickers off, I will sandpaper it so that the paint has something to grip to, and spray paint these outside. Do it in a nice ventilated area. I like to do it in the garage. That way if I get paint somewhere, it's just like the garage. But yeah, I'm really excited to work on this. It's gonna be so cute. Wow. Okay. Let me see if these stickers come off. Like, yeah, that seems pretty good for me. I want to see if I can get like the whole thing off. That's where long nails come in handy. Ooh. So if you do have issues, you can always use like rubbing alcohol too, some oils to, you know, get all the stickers off. Boop-a-doo. Y'all, the autistic part of me loves picking this off. I feel so at peace. And guys, I couldn't even make this up if I tried. I literally just got the catalog in the mail. Look at, that was in Sydney's backyard. Look. Ah, our queen, our AGIG queen. Okay, so yeah, now look at, I got the best reference pictures for these. Like, thank you. Thank you. So first I used a alcohol swab to try to get all the sticky residue off. Man, was I way wrong. You need like way more. I took a rag and like sprayed on rubbing alcohol and was scrubbing those 2 paddles for a long time. You need all that sticky residue off and then sand it. So you might have to scrub that pretty hard. So I did actually have to kind of scrub these things to make sure there was no sticky residue. It's still a tad, but I think that's fine. Because I was like, hey Dad, I feel like it's good enough. And he's like, no, you should do it more. And I'm like, psh. So he did give me some sandpaper. This is a 800 grit. This was the, you can see in that glare, the 400, not enough. So just kind of little circles. Because we want our paint to stick. I know sometimes it feels like violent. You can see some of it's coming off on there, but that's good. Yeah, like that, so that the handle's good. And I'm just gonna do that with this one. So as you can see from my fingers, now that these are scuffed up enough, shoot, I didn't do this side. But when you do, wipe them down with alcohol again, because that's going to get everywhere and you don't want sand dust and all that to get in there, because that's mess up the paint job. So it's funny, I'm literally using this American Girl box. The Hill House dress just came in. So I put some tape, some painter's tape down there, and I'm gonna go out in the garage and spray that. Okay, I got my paint and primer ready. I'm notorious for spraying that gold. I'm notorious for spray painting where spray paint should not be. Why is this like and then we'll let it dry. Very light coats at a time. Note, leave your paint in the house. Let it dry outside. Because if you're like my garage is freezing cold, and that's not good for the paint. So if it's like spring right now, so obviously it doesn't really matter, but like paint inside. If you want to bring the thing inside to dry, you can. Like I would put it in my utility sink here, but paint stay inside, so it'll stay warm. So that's what they look like after like 5 coats of spray paint. I feel like they look pretty good. I was curious about how much the sides are getting, but they're actually getting really good. So I'm gonna flip them over. Start working on that side. As for the ball, I used Scotch Guard instead to scuff it up because it doesn't need to be as scuffed up as the paddles do, and the paddles are flat. So I use this instead, and then I'm going to spray paint this pink. Alright, now that that's all scratched up, I can start spray painting. Oh man, I didn't open this beforehand. That's not a good idea. Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna get this open. Oh wow. Oh, okay. That's dark. Okay. Good for now. So that is there, and I've done a couple more coats here and there, especially like the top edge and the bottom edge. They were looking a little rough, so spritz those a few more times. Those probably got like 5 or 6 coats on it, just to be sure, you know, just to be sure. Okay, here we are back at Cricut Design Space. I'm going to try to make the star patterns out of vinyl for the pickleball paddles. This was like a really complex project. I love the Cricut. I love working on it. It was really fun to kind of try to like make this myself. But it did take a long time. So yeah, you'll see me doing all sorts of crazy things with this. So I tried to measure the size of the paddles. That's the little white square there. I was like, oh, maybe I could find like a pickleball like type pattern. Because I usually like to use like the shapes for references when I'm making something like a bookmark or, you know, a t-shirt. There's like templates and stuff. And I wasn't finding one that was like good enough, so I was like, never mind, I'm just gonna do it myself. So I made all the stars. That was a little more complex, kind of dizzying. I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, they're so tiny. How many stars do I need again? Like, so basically I would like go every other. So I would make a white star, and then I would make a blue star, and then I would, you know, make one big and white star, blue star, white star, blue star, back and forth, you know, making sure that the layers are on top of each other in the correct order, so I could kind of visually see what it would look like, how many stars I would need, because yes, even though the white of the paddle is white, I would still need the whole thing cut out so that I could peel the other parts away. That was a tad tricky too. Eventually I ended up just attaching all the layers together and then having it be cut out. I did one on paper, and then I did one on a blue vinyl just to like see what it would look like visually. Okay, so here I am. This is the vinyl color that looked closest to the one in the magazine. So I'm brayering that on, making sure it's staying, and my Cricut is gonna cut all the little stars out exactly where I need them to be, and then I'm going to peel them out. There's me cutting the vinyl. I know it's kind of hard to see like where the star is. You're like, did it even do anything, Ashley? It did. And I gotta pick out the first star so it shows, and then do every other one from there. is the transfer tape. This is where it kind of gets a little complicated. So I'm going to cut it to size because I don't need that big of a piece for just these little tiny paddles. I always do my transfers on like the back of the green mat because if you do it on a wood table, little wood pieces get in there. Don't do that, that's gonna mess stuff up. So you put the tape over the project and then you use like a squeegee technique to peel off the vinyl so the vinyl sticks to the tape. So you're gonna transfer it onto the tape. It's a little complicated. Sometimes things go awry and get a little messy. But with a lot of patience, you can do it. Sometimes you gotta use little tools, tweezers, all that stuff. And to complete the transfer, then you have to put it on the project, whatever you're sticking it to, squeegee it on so then it goes to the project off of the tape. Yeah, it's a little confusing. But it turned out good. I cut mine because I had a lot of excess tape and I didn't want that pulling up vinyl where it shouldn't be pulled up. Again, it is kind of tricky. I had to use tweezers to try to get the vinyl to stay on and get off the tape. But if you do it slowly, work slowly, you can do it. So I added a couple more edges and like lines so it looked more accurate, not as empty. So I did one more to put on this one. And hopefully it like looks okay and stuff. I'm mostly using like these outside pieces that originally were like the negative space that was taken from it. Of course I drop it. So yeah, like the paint came up a tiny bit in a few spots, which I'm very sad about, but it's fine. I might just like put a dab of like acrylic paint over it. They're already looking so much better. And I think I'm actually gonna wrap this to be pink, so it's more accurate to the paddles, and Mod Podge this. I'm definitely Mod Podging this because I don't want this going nowhere. This is staying exactly where it's at. And also I'm only doing one side because I think I'm gonna make this striped and with bows like my human size one, so then like one side can be hers, one side can be like matching mine. Should I have done it on like the side that doesn't have the little stupid holes? Yeah, I should have, because that would have covered more, but the brain was like, no, just put it on. This is the correct way. this was not the way. Mod Podge time. Okay guys, so I'm literally almost done with like all of them, right? So this is the side. As we can see from these little tiny edges that like wouldn't go down, I was like, okay, maybe I'll like glue them and then put painter's tape over them. And then I was like, there's gotta be smaller scissors. I found cuticle clippers and it worked, guys. This is literally so funny to me. Like, life hack, basically. Life hack. But yeah, I might just paint these pink because that's scratched, and then I'll just put more Mod Podge over it. I was thinking about doing like a washi tape, which still could look kind of cute, but like my real ones don't have it pink. I don't know, guys. I have bad brain fog. I'm just doing this. So you definitely, well, no, I don't think you'll be able to tell. So I kind of went a little spray can crazy with this thing, trying to kind of get like the inside holes. So there's like a spot. It's right here. This is the front of it. This is the side of it. Yeah, you can see that gloss. It ran. Not my proudest spray paint job, but it's fine, whatever. I'm like, it's fine. I don't think really anybody will notice. Definitely in pictures, they ain't gonna notice. I did put a tiny bit of extra Mod Podge at the sides where I clipped. Be careful because, again, cuticle clippers are sharp and I sometimes chip the paint, but that's fine. I'm gonna paint these pink. I've decided. I'm painting them pink because, for reference, I don't remember if I showed it. This is my pickleball paddle. Technically this one's my mom's, but we have the same one. And I just thought they were so cute for Raquel. Like, I don't usually go for the pink bow, pink stuff. That's more Kaylee's thing. That's my bestie Kaylee's thing. I don't go for the pink. That's Tessa's thing too. So I'm just, but it was Raquel. Raquel is changing me. So I'm just gonna paint them pink, and I'm still gonna eventually do the backs to be like mine. But that'll be another video if this one isn't already too, so. All right, let's see if I can like freehand this. And not get paint in a place where it's not supposed to be. Yeah, it's much better to go in this direction. Like, shouldn't I be using the painter's tape? It's like literally right there. Yeah. But I don't want to. This is how I live dangerously, guys. I'm living on the edge. I might need a tinier brush for those little teeny tiny parts. Holy guacamole, that's so tiny. I might need more than a couple coats. Wow. Are you guys seeing this? Hello? And just to be extra, because I love being extra, I decided to paint the poles of the net pink. I think that really added the pop of color. Again, the green and pink vibes with Raquel. I Mod Podge them, and then they just sit in their little suction cups.
Okay,
and
handles are dried and Mod Podge and dried.
Why am I like this? But oh well, it's fine.
I think these turned out super cute, guys. Are they perfect? By all means, no. Like, there's a spot there. I could have trimmed that a tad bit more. But like from far away, you could have, I feel like I could totally be like, y'all, I paid $40 for this. And you guys would have been like, girl, yeah, I see that. That's the AG one. I don't like those stupid plastic handles. So I'm not putting those on there. But that'll be so cute. Then I'll put like the other sticker on, and then I can't wait to do a pickleball photo shoot with Raquel and myself. I'm literally going to take Raquel to the YMCA and learn how to play pickleball. I'm so ready. I don't care if people are like, girl, there's a whole doll there. I'll be like, yeah, and she's ready to play pickleball. She'll defeat you.
So guys, this is gonna be a 2-part video. I should have seen it coming, but I didn't. I knew towards the end, I was like, I've been doing a lot of work and filming a lot and recording a lot. This is gonna be a 2-parter. So yeah, I hope you guys liked watching me repaint this paddle ball set. I can't wait to have it in a photo shoot. I hope you guys stay tuned for next week's video where I go over the rest of the DIYs. I'm so excited. I love this. I love crafting. That's the thing. I craft and it's chaotic and it just kind of goes everywhere, but then I love the final product. So yeah. Sorry I look ratchet too. I hope you guys have a great day or night, whatever time you're watching this video at. And just remember, dolls of imagination have no age limit. I will see you guys later. Bye!